Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Offense going audible this time.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd down, Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 60 yards for 6.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And we're back square, 14 apiece here.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dortch now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Goff. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Making a read at the line. 1st down. A run with Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. Brings us to 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed.
the 3rd down pass.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Goff setting the throw.
26-yard line.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get almost nothing here compared to what they needed. Just 2 yards on that play. It is 4th down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. They'll go for it. Goff. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
No luck. The Lions there to recover. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. And the defense coming out firing here to start their second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's 2nd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know how to work through it, not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Goff back to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Goff now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. They'll have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's a big time.
Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing is gone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
At their own 49-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And what a play downfield to break up that throw. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. From the pistol, Hurts. This is brought in at the 50. And he gets home. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eli Stowers, a 47-yard strike. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Lions 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Kickoff for Philadelphia.
Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
On the
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Goff working from the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now Goff. And he's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact. That forces 4th down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
On 4th down, Goff. Forced out to his right. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach's challenge to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3 of theirs so early in the half. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. Hurts looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And in. Touchdown, Eagles. Makai Lemon, a 17-yard score. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
He sure did. Up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
Lions 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dortch now to return it. Crashes through a tackle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Middle of the field, taken in by Laporta. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31.
And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And they've got a first down. Give them a gain of 13 on that previous play.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And it's going to be broken up by a hit, incomplete. Couldn't make a play on the throw, and the defender did the next best thing, ensuring that it's not going to be caught by anybody. Second down.
It leads to second.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing on second. Goff finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Goff. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup.
Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Goff on second down. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they're going to have first and goal. We begin our fourth quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up. Goff setting to throw. This is going to be caught. Touchdown, Lions. Sam Laporta scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now it's second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On second down, Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
Smith, a gain of 26 yards. And and an Eagle first down.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, here's Barkley. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Eagles up by 11.